and then a loop that you put the clasps through to hold it collapsed like that. And then when you're ready to go for the next time you want to use it, you just let it go, unloosen the clasps, pop it up, and it's just a perfect solution for so many storage items or your outside receptacle.
You know, it's unbelievably fascinating how well the reviews are on this, because you think, oh, okay, it's a you know, kind of like a bag. What's the big deal? 4.9 out of 5-star reviews on hsn.com, and you know, collapsing it and then it pops back up. And it's you know, strong, and the material, I know, Lyle, that you're a retired firefighter. This material actually kind of reminds me of that material, you know, from the firemen's jackets and things.
Yeah, it does. I never thought about that. You're right. But yeah, it's a very heavy-duty material, Helen. It's a heavy-duty polyester material, but on the inside of the bag, we put a polyethylene lining, so it makes it mildew, mold, and even water resistant. So it's just great. On the outside of the bag, where you can see this black spiral on the outside of the bag, it's a heavy-duty spring that allows it to pop up and down, and then it stays up. So you don't have to worry about it collapsing down. But it's so strong and so handy that it's just a great thing to have around your house and your yard.
Yeah, and the springs in it are so sturdy. They're galvanized. It says in my cards that they're galvanized metal there, Lyle. Just the feel of this material, and I mean, I think how strong and sturdy this is. You wouldn't think that it would be able to, you know, like kind of, you know, pop up and down like that. It's pretty incredible how thin. And then when you store it, you just store it like that, and then you're ready to go, and it just literally pops back up. It's like it's got a little mind of its own. It's so incredibly sturdy. I feel like it's, I don't know if you're a dad or not, but I feel like it's kid indestructible. Like, I don't think kids could destroy this if they tried.
Yeah, that would be a good one. I don't think they could. It's so heavy duty. You're right. But you know what, Helen? It's so good for all kinds of different solutions. Like, well, we have some examples here. If you have a lot of recycled stuff, here's a good example for recycled materials. A laundry hamper, like you mentioned before. Even your sporting goods. What do you do with all the sporting goods stuff that's laying around your garage? You can put them in just one big bag, and it's stored for you. But what about camping and RVing, barbecues, picnics? We even had a customer review, which was pretty awesome. They said that they bought one of these and used it for an ice chest for their barbecue. And what a great idea, because they just fill it up with drinks, they fill it up with ice, and they use it for their ice chest. When they were done, they just collapsed it down, threw it in the garage, and just a wonderful idea for storage and your outdoor receptacle solution.
Yeah, and okay, so we're getting really busy on the phone lines. I encourage you to read the reviews, because that's what I said at the beginning of this presentation. You're gonna think like, what is Helen talking about? A bag? Like, who cares? I'm with you, but when I come out here and see it and feel it, and think about, you stores like this, you're ready to use it, you're ready to go, here it is. The handle's so sturdy, fill it up with like leaves and sticks and debris from your lawn. You know, all the examples that Lyle gave you with, you know, kids' toys, laundry. I know you're gonna find so many different uses for it. It feels practically indestructible, but and 40 gallons. I love the idea about the ice. Lyle, I don't know if you're a fisherman, but that seems like a great place to put the fish, you know, to make sure you take it out on a boat. Why not on a boat? Because it would store flat, right? You could have, there's lots of storage in the boat, but then when you need it, you know, you fill it up with the ice and you're good to go. I think that so many people are gonna love this. And like I said, everybody did the same thing I did. They're like, what? And they're like, oh, I have to have it. And everybody's running to the phones.
Yeah, the light comes on a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit on it. That's a great idea for fishing. But you know, one of the big things about it is it holds itself up, Helen. So it holds itself up to 25 inches tall. Before, when you did your yard cleanup, you wanted to put all your debris in a plastic bag. Well, you had to hold that bag open and fill the bag. Well, how do you do that when you're doing both? So this is the perfect solution for holding itself up, 25 inches tall, 22 inches in diameter, 40-gallon capacity. It'll hold almost anything. Just use your imagination. We can use it for. And you hit on a good one. Fishing's a great one, Helen.
Thank
Didn't
you.
think of that one.
Do you know, I will tell you that our customers will think of a whole bunch more, and if you read the reviews on hsn.com, 4.9 out of 5 stars, Lyle, so you guys have come up with lots of ways to use this. I think we only had something like 1,400 of these. And now we have under 1,400. You're seeing like how many we have left. It's counting backwards. This, like I said, everyone was just like me going, okay, it's a bag. Like, what is this? Like, how? I'm not quite sure. Like, when would I use this? How would I use this? I'm going to store it like this. Okay. But then it's time to use it. It's like, all right, it stands up by itself, which is super nice. You don't have to have, remember when you're raking the leaves and are like, all right, who's going to hold the bag open for me? As the youngest of 3, Lyle, that was my job, to hold the bag open. I spent my childhood holding bags open. So
yeah,
thank you so much, Lyle. It holds itself up. Great presentation, and I hope we get the amazing rate back. I saw that on hsn.com. It's sold out. We're going to try to get that back, but I think this will be gone because those two products are great together. Thank you so much, my friend. Now, I want to remind you of the gardening gloves that I showed.